Hey y'all, it's your girl Receipts with Real. Now, almost all the rap girlies dropped music today. JT dropped her visuals for OK featuring Young Jeezy. Lotto released the Big Mama official video. And then we got Sexy Red coming through with the visuals for Bow Bow. And last but not least, we got Meg The Stallion with her whole album. But the number one song that everybody is talking about is this song in particular called Rattle. I'm going to tell y'all why that's causing a little bit of controversy. We're going to talk about everybody, and I got to catch y'all up on the latest drama, but we're going to start off with Meg. Meg just released her self-titled album, Megan, and it has a lot of people talking. For some reason, people seem to think that she's throwing shots at Nicki Minaj on her song, Rattle. Damn girl, it's been 4 years, worry about your man and your kid, your life must be boring as F if you still reminiscing about shit that we did. I ain't worried about the bitter link up, Y'all hoes earn them seats in the fan club, ain't got tea on me, this hoe thinks she's TMZ. Now everybody knows that Meg The Stallion and Nicki Minaj are enemies. You knew when her album dropped that people were just gonna be looking and digging to find at least one lyric that could possibly be about Nicki Minaj, right? A lot of the fans are going crazy, saying all type of mean stuff to Meg. But I'm going to tell y'all, I don't think that song was about Nicki. Specifically, that verse was not about Nicki at all. It was about Kelsey. And I'm going to tell you why. So Megan Thee Stallion's ex-best friend, Kelsey, was the one who was there that night when all of the stuff went down with her and Tory. She is the only person who can verify everything that happened that night, and still to this day, she will not speak up and say what happened. But after all these years pass by, Kelsey decides to go on a podcast called The Danza Project. And the title was kind of misleading because it made everybody think that she was going to spill the beans about what happened that night. And y'all, she didn't say nothing. I watched it. This woman spent the first 30 minutes talking about her dad who passed away. And then she spent the next 30 minutes talking about how her and Meg met and their friendship. She could have taken the opportunity to clear Meg's name, to clear her name, or even clear Tory's name, whatever she wanted to do. But she didn't clear anybody's name. What's real interesting about that is her and Nicki Minaj have been talking around the time of this interview. Kelsey is just giving clout chaser, and that's the reason why I feel like the lyrics were for Kelsey, because it's been 4 years. She has a child, she has a husband, she still hasn't moved on from talking about Meg, and she was acting like she was TMZ, like she had some dirt on her, and she really didn't have nothing. She did mention how her and Meg met in college, and pretty much how she forced Meg to put out her first YouTube video. So she feels like she's partially responsible for Megan's success because Meg was shy and Meg wasn't trying to put out videos like that. So Kelsey created the YouTube account to put out Meg's first ever video. One of the things I also thought was interesting is she said that wasn't the first time her and Meg shared men. Like, Tory was not the first time that they shared a guy. So that sounded like something that they just did, and it was normal to them. Now, moving along, JT finally gave us the visuals for her song, OK. And we got a special surprise guest, Jeezy. Now, Jeezy did his thing. His voice went perfectly with the beat. I feel like that's probably the reason why her and her team added him to the song. Of course, he threw a few digs in there at his ex, Jeannie Mai, so y'all just gonna have to listen to the song and check that out. I love when Jeezy get in his rap bag, his Snowman era. I just absolutely love Jeezy's music. I'm one of his biggest fans as far as music. But that does not mean that he's not open to criticism. I just got to be real. Y'all know how I am, and Jeezy, I love you, but I just got to say this. I'm not feeling how Jeezy is coming back around to the black community as a crutch. And if you know, you know, but I really wasn't feeling when Jeezy went on that interview with Nia Long. That's where it started. He went on this tour and this publicized interview with Nia Long to talk about how he needs his black sisters and his black queens to support him during this tough time. And it's like, why do we have to be the ones to support you? You weren't even married to a black woman. I was so confused. Like, where did Nia Long even come from? I've never seen her do an interview until that day. Since when did Nia Long become an interviewer? It's just almost like, to me, like he was leaning on her to like get some sympathy from the black community, and then now he's leaning on JT to get back in, because this is a whole different Jeezy that we have been seeing the past 5-6 years. Remember, Jeezy had completely reinvented himself. And now he's going back to his old ways. So it's just kind of like, okay. Now, Lotto dropped her visuals for Big Mama. It was cool. I think it's a nice, sexy, sensual, laid-back song. Now, just a few days ago, Lotto hosted the ATL birthday bash, and she was the very first female artist to do that. So that's a big accomplishment. Now, she brought out a lot of artists like Usher and 21 Savage. But one thing that I noticed is that her and 21 Savage never interacted. They never touched each other, never hugged. And it was weird because at the end of the day, she interacted more with Usher than she did with 21 Savage. So it's almost like, Lotto, y'all trying to do too much. Y'all trying to not show any interaction to show that y'all not together. But it would have just been more natural if you would have showed him the same amount of love that you showed the other artist. Now, the one thing that she did do was she said, "We gotta be sneaky." She said that at the end of the song. So y'all already know what that's about. So Sexy Red dropped the latest visuals for her song. And I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. But what was so interesting about Sexy Red is she's been feuding with King Von's sister, Kayla, over Chief Keef. I'm not sure if y'all caught that tea, but they've been feuding back and forth all week because apparently they're sharing him. And he was caught wearing the same outfit to both of their houses, which means he was with them on the same day. I mean, they posted the pictures on the same day. Anyway, Sexy Red pretty much said, like, you can't get rid of me that fast. I'm still staying around. And they were pretty much joking about being sister wives, but I don't think that they were joking, y'all. I think they both in their feelings. The way that they was going back and forth. So Kayla pretty much said, let's be sister wives. And then Sexy Red was like, okay, where you at? We finna come get you. Then Kayla was like, he know the address. He know where I live. I don't be knowing what it is with these rap girlies, but it seemed like they always be having drama the week that they album drop or a song drops. But y'all comment down below. Let me know what you think about everything. Have you listened to Meg The Stallion's album? Do you think that she was throwing shots at Nicki? What about Glorilla? I saw that she dropped a new video finally to her song. It's 7 p.m. Friday. Yeah, I love that song. Girl, why you make us wait so long for the visuals? Anyway, that's all I have for today. Y'all comment down below. Let me know what you think about everything, and I'll catch y'all next time.